Welcome back to Fox Carolina Tailgate. All right, guys, real quick, the last couple of minutes here, your biggest concern for your team right now heading into the season?
I'll go first. I think it's depth for South Carolina. I mean, I think, they had a lot of guys leave via the transfer portal. I think, you got a lot of young guys that come in and fill that void. The reality is, I don't care what star they have, you don't know how they're going to respond when it hits. So, for me, I like my starters. I like a quarterback, but I'm concerned because injuries are part of the game, what the depth of this football team is going to look like. So you're hoping that a lot of freshmen are going to step up and make plays. So I'm a little bit concerned.
And with Clemson, I would say the quarterback position. Cabe, he's a dynamic player, but he's young. He hadn't had that season to really grind and everything be on his shoulders. So we're going to see how he adjusts to that. And then secondly, I would add, you're right, is the depth of that position with experience as well. So if he goes down, we don't really have good experience behind him. So that's going to be a concern. Every other position, though, at that team, it is deep in depth. And they got guys that played a lot of snaps. And so if that quarterback position works out, they're going to be a good football
team. And what's going to
team.
help them is that offensive line, where they not only have experience, but a ton of depth as well.
Yes.
Yes. Real quick, South Carolina has a guy, Lenore Sellers, quarterback, stayed in state, came to the University of South Carolina. Oh, watch him.
Okay, but what do you think about Spencer this year?
Spencer's going to be good. And I think Dowlock is going to help him with the play calling. I think he grew, he learned. I mean, listen, just like Clemson, the offensive coordinator of both these schools was absolutely terrible. Both OCs, and they should be gone because they made a mess. So I think both schools has an upgrade. So I'm looking forward to see what Mr. Rattler, as he drives that, what do you call that little fancy Jeep from Mercedes?
Is it G-Wagon?
G-Wagon.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Man, G-Wagon in college.
What y'all quarterback driver?
I love that. He was driving it as a freshman in Oklahoma. He got 2 at Oklahoma.
I don't know.
Anyway.
He's driving the station wagon. He's hard working.
The wagon, the station
He
wagon.
got a station wagon.
All right, your season prediction, your record prediction for your team. We're gonna put it right now. We're gonna hold these receipts.
You and your receipts.
Clip this.
She got right
for
here.
Clemson, I know Corey think I'm going to say 12-0.
Oh, let me get ready for
That's
this.
championship winners. But I would say 11-1 season.
Okay.
I can see the Tigers maybe slipping somewhere. I think they'll be up for a Florida State team. But I think, as this team and some of the immaturity at some of the positions, we may fall to a team that we should beat. So I won't say a perfect record, but I would say 11-1 heading into the playoffs.
I'm going to follow history on this one. And history says since Coach Shane Beamer has been in Columbia, there's been a trajectory of upwards, right, and wins. So every year he takes another step, another notch in the belt, if you will, folks. And I would like to say South Carolina, after winning 8 last year, will win 9. And so, and they will go to a bowl game and with a chance to go double digits. I don't know what it's going to be.
Okay.
Now, we're going to beat Georgia. One of them, we're going to beat one of those. And I think we're going to we ain't even no upset. I mean, we're going to beat Clemson. Clemson's not relevant no more.
You would not beat us 2 years in a row.
Georgia is a new Clemson. You won your little 2 years.
You would not beat us 2 years in a row.
Alabama just kind of took the foot off the gas and let teams like y'all sneak in there and win. Georgia's a new Clemson. You had your fun. You're on a downward spiral. You're not recruiting like you used to. It's all about South Carolina.
I don't want to cut this off, but if this isn't a sell for the rest of the season, I don't know what is. So join us next week for the next episode of the Fox Carolina Tailgate. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.